Good morning, beautiful souls. It is Elizabeth Bratcher, Psychic Medium, here to do your daily reading for the 23rd of July. So guys, as usual, all you need to do is just take a breath and allow your energy to just go to number 1, number 2, or to number 3. Don't second guess your choice, just choose the number that first comes to mind, okay? So I'm going to pull 3 cards randomly from the deck, and they are going to be our cards of the day, and then I'm going to extend the reading for each of them. Okay, so just take a moment and focus, guys, as your energy drawn to number 1, number 2, or to number 3. Beautiful. Keep that choice. I just want to say as well, guys, before we start, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already, please do so. I am here each day doing live feed, daily reads. Pardon me, I've got a frog in my throat. And then also the weeklies I do each week and the live feeds on Friday night. If you'd like to book a reading with me, if you enter the code July into my booking system, you'll receive a 20% discount this month. All right. So guys, let's have a look. So those of you that were drawn to number 1, you have pulled out the cleaning, out the stables, out with the old and in with the new. Let's have a look. Which is good, actually. That's good. It's I feel like there's a bit of a shift in the energy around for you guys today. So let's balance. Yeah, nice. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So the energy around number 1 has been a little bit tight for the last few days, and as I said, for me today, I feel like you're creating that little bit of a shift around you. So you've got the clearing out the stables, out with the old and in with the new, and I feel like this is something that's very personal, energetical wise. I feel like you're clearing out those things for you, okay? Kind of just connecting back into yourself a little bit at the moment. And so you've got the balance card that's there, and I feel like that's what you're bringing into order. I feel like that's just representative of an accomplishment, all right? And this is why. You've got the letting go cards, which means that you're releasing binds. Releasing binds, okay? And, you know, those are the things that hold us back. And so your message for today, number 1 is 1. Well done. I think that that's an awesome energy that's there. And even if you're not feeling it, I'd really like you to sit back and just give yourself a little bit more credit and give yourself a pat on the back. Today, that is definitely the message, is to take a deep breath, to look outside at some point today, to smile up and just go, wow, I feel good. I'm grateful for what I have around me today. Be grateful for your capabilities and for your ability to make change, positive change. You've got this. Even if you don't quite feeling it right now, you've got this. So be proud of yourself. Odd message. Not odd, just different, I guess. But that's your message for today. All right, number 2, you've got the detox. Detox. Time to let go of what no longer serves. Now, the difference between these 2 cards as well, just since they're both in reference, let me pop out what you've got. You've got the worry and the doubts, and you've got the sunset card. Okay, so I know that's, I still feel good. I haven't printed off the other cards yet, so it's still got the spelling mistake. I'm aware that says sunrise. But this is my own deck, guys, and it's a beta deck, and that is why, to find mistakes. That's a mistake that you guys know I've been aware of for ages, but I haven't reprinted it. I'll add that to my list to do today. All right, anyway, back to the picture. So the difference between these 2 cards, guys, is, this is out with the old and in with the new, and this is needing to release. This is something that you have a little bit more control of. This energy is a little bit more, you still have control, but it can be a little bit more explosive. There's a little bit more energy of outside forces that come into this, okay? And as I've explained, that is my beta deck, but that is a volcano that's exploding. And that's the thing, it has the potential to erupt. And I feel like this is you today. I feel like this is how you're feeling almost. You know, you've got that ability to be pushed in the wrong direction at the moment, and it's going to just kind of escalate and feel a bit more worse than what it actually is, because there's worry and there's doubt that's there, okay? Now, what the card does come out with the sunset, it's asking you to let this energy go. It's serving you no purpose. I feel like you're kind of keeping yourself wound up a little bit too tight, and you need to just, have a little bit of a giggle at yourself, realize how much control that you actually do have. And, those worries and those doubts that are plaguing you, stop letting them be one big, huge, ginormous bucket of worry and doubt, and tip the bucket out onto a table, put it all into its categories, and deal with things one thing at a time. Even if that means that you need to communicate with other people, make the call saying, okay, this is going to be late, or this is happening now instead of here, whatever it is that you need to do. But once you do that, you're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna have so much energy and power and sense of accomplishment come back to yourself, and it's gonna phase out this energy that's there. Okay, I really feel like there's a little bit of a, I don't like the word warning so much when I read, but I do feel like there's a little bit of just a reminder, I guess is a better word, that there's a potential here to become emotionally quite highly bound is the word that I feel that's there. Volatile is another one that is running through my head. So number 2, just have a little bit of a think today, and as I said, take into thought and count what I've said. That's throughout all of that is definitely your message today. Okay, just to sort of check in with yourself and just see where you're at, and put things into a little bit more of a compartmentalized energy. All right, so guys, that's what I have for you for number 2. All right, let's have a look and see what number 3 was. Crossroads, decisions, choices, and direction. All right, let's have a look. Oh my, your cards are jumpy, number 3. Not quite sure which way to go. Let's have a look, eh? It is time, and stay connected to yourself. All right, so number 3, with the message that I have for you today is the decisions, the choices, and the directions. I feel like this is something that you're faced in front of and you're not quite sure which way to go. That's literally, feeling the energy of the cards, and the message kind of taps in straight away that it's time to make a change, but you're not quite sure how. You're not quite sure which direction is the best for you, or you're doubting the direction that you've taken. Okay, what I want to say to you is this staying connected card is about that. It's about staying connected to yourself, because you are able to trust yourself when you know that you are you're not ignoring how you're feeling. You're looking after yourself health-wise, like with water and food and rest, and you're exercising as far as even just a simple walk to be out each day. All of those things. When you're doing everything right around yourself to the best of our capabilities, no one's perfect, then we get to sit back and go, I can trust myself, and bring it back to this gut feeling and breathe. You've got to let go and just trust. Okay? Trust in the decision and trust in your ability to make a choice here at these crossroads that's going to be the right one. It may not be the normal one, and that's why it feels so uncomfortable, okay? But it is the right one. So number 3, the message that I have for you today is that just to take a moment and to make sure that you're in a position where you're able to trust yourself from everything that we were just talking about, and then trust yourself to make the decisions, the choices, and the directions that are trying to shift around you, okay? Obviously, that energy is bigger than just today, but let it come into place today. It's time. You feel it and you know it. All right. So, guys, that is what I have for you today. So, number 3 was the crossroads. Number 2, the detox. And number 1 was clearing out the stables. So thank you so much for joining me today. As I've said, please subscribe to the channel. I will reply to all comments that you guys leave, and also appreciate a thumbs up on the video too. Love to see you on Friday night, Australian Eastern Standard Time, New South Wales, for the live feed. On the live feed, all the readings are free. But in the meantime, if you would like to book a reading with me anywhere over the world, just include that July code, guys, and you'll also receive a 20% discount. So until I see you, and when I see you, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Don't forget to look up and smile.